we go. Hello everybody, welcome back, and yes, we are continuing today with some more hunts for the shiny Zorua, because we still need one more of them for the guide. Also, tomorrow we are going to be having the video for the counters for TYPHLOSION be going up, and honestly, I'll be real. The TYPHLOSION counters, there's a lot of them. There's some pretty easy stuff you can do to just, like, stomp TYPHLOSION out of existence. Because I go into more detail in the video. But how is everyone doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Where did you post the thing, Goldie? Was it in... where did you post the thing? Raid battles? Yeah, I've already put the thoughts in for Goldie. Honestly, TYPHLOSION's looking the best. The thing is, almost every single thing that is usable against Tyranitar, and not Tyranitar, is TYPHLOSION. They're all actually weak to fighting, and like pretty much all of them are also weak to ground. So pretty much every single thing has the same problems. You know, it's kind of the one thing. How you doing, Scars? I'm doing very, very well. Hope you're doing. Doing well. What's up? Not much. We just got our shiny Zorua. First shiny Hisuian Zorua yesterday, so that was actually really good. 10 eggs for that. Basically, off-screen, I've just been doing a lot more of the Dynamax adventures for shiny Ho-Oh, as well as planning my battle with Sly Guy on Friday for the Elite Battle League. And the match is going to be recorded Friday. So, and then it's going to go out on Saturday, of course, as you know, all Elite Battle League stuff is wanting to do. And I think you guys are going to love it. Paper can beat scissors. Exactly. Paper just spins really fast and just cuts right through the scissors. Exactly how it works. That is exactly how science works, Mark. Dart probably wouldn't work for TYPHLOSION. The thing is, TYPHLOSION has a very, very low physical attack. The other thing is, what's your other option you're going to use against TYPHLOSION other than Dark? Ghost? But Ghost is weak to Stab Shadow Ball. That's kind of the thing. The only things that are good against TYPHLOSION are going to be Dark or Ghost. Ghost is already kind of not great because, again, the weakness to the Ghost typing. And then the Dark type, well, yeah, there's the fighting type moves, there's the possible Play Rough, but, like, Play Rough, TYPHLOSION has a very, very low physical attack stat compared to its special, and you're gonna have something that's got a counter move anyway, so you're gonna might as well just deal with, like, the Play Rough. So you could do worse, than Play Rough, all things considered. You could do worse, which honestly I think is okay. In the grand scheme of things, you're not really in as bad of a position as you'd think you were for everything. So we go over more stuff in the video, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be pretty good for TYPHLOSION raids. There is one safest option, as in, like, there is nothing TYPHLOSION can do to this thing. It is far from ideal because, like, yeah, its damage is a lot lower than a lot of other things. It doesn't have good setup options, but it is incredibly safe. You know, there's not a whole lot TYPHLOSION can do to it. But yeah, Eruption is, like, the only thing that I think is Eruption, Heat Wave, Overheat. They're kind of the only problems for things that are not part Fire or Flash Fire users themselves. Like, GU looks really, really good. But if it does get Focus Miss, well, it actually can chunk Focus Miss pretty well. So, yeah, I think TYPHLOSION is going to be pretty easy. I don't think it really has the stats to be too powerful. Also, there are some solo ideas I have in the video. So, you know, there's some solid solo Pokemon that you can do with it. When we find out the actual set and, like, find out the turn order, it'll be much easier to make solo plans. But it's going to be pretty easy. Doing alright, saw the reaction to the Zorua, well done. Just got my spins for Pogo, ran for Ooh, nice. Yeah, the best part was, like, I freaking almost choked on the water when I was drinking that, because, like, just shocked. Yeah, I do. I tried to use that on Slab, but he said it was too long. He's not wrong. It is too long. It is a very too long title for a raid tag. It is very too long. But yeah, we are gonna have our matchup against Sly Guy on Friday, so that's gonna be fun. Exactly. So I was like, you have no idea how. The thing is, if I almost did a spit take there, but the thing is, the stuff that is directly in line of sight for me when I was doing that is about 3 feet in front of me is my Switch, and then about 2 feet in front of me is my microphone. So it was like, oh crap, I can't, no. If this happens, all this stuff gets wrecked. It was this close to disaster when that happened, and I'm glad it didn't happen. But it was great. I hope we can get another one, but so far that is my fastest shiny I've ever gotten. When it comes to any hunt that isn't, actually that is my fastest shiny I've ever gotten. Again, 10 eggs. And shiny. That was delightful. Don't think we're gonna get another one like that anytime soon. But yeah, today's goal is basically just Masuda hatching more of these things. Also, if you guys have any level 5 or level 6 Terra raids, generally like ones that are not too difficult, so like no Dondozo. Dondozo is like obnoxious. Do not do Dondozo raids, they're almost impossible. Oh, Rosie. Basically, the context of this is Tinier, in a previous thing he was doing, thought Australia was one of the United States. Tin didn't realize Australia is a separate country. He thought that it was a state within the greater United States. Yes, that is exactly a thing that happened. We love Tin, but he makes a lot of misspeaks. Nope, no sparkles. Yeah, I've honestly decided to no longer keep track of this Zorua hunt when it comes to things. Yeah. Yeah. Remember, Scars, Tin's Canadian. Remember. Oh, I love these guys sometimes. It's just it's a funny thing. But yeah, I'm not keeping track of my Masuda count for this one because I kind of want to try something new. Remember when I took something from each Legend of Zelda? That was also amazing, Mudkip. Can you please repost what that like giant conglomeration of that Legend of Zelda title you had was? Because that needs to be like put on a thing, spun around, just flashing and just glowing. That was an amazing title. Remember, Scars, it's 10. We don't question it. Just don't question it. But yeah, tomorrow we are going to have the guide video for the things. Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Oracle of Time, and the Triforce of the Twilight Sword. Hey, thank you very much for the subscribe, Ashley May June. Thank you very much for that subscribe. The Minish on the adventure to awaken the majority of the wind spirits are. Exactly. It was just. This is the greatest title that has ever been a thing. I know, I forgot it was pinned, but also that was glorious, Mudkip. I love that. It's too delightful. It's delightful. I guess. Oh my gosh, Omar, don't even joke about that. You know. Oh, thank you very much, BB. I'm a very big fan of this shirt as well. It's been a few years that I've actually worn it. Finally lost enough to wait to actually start wearing it again. But yeah, it's don't use Meowscarada against Typhlosion. That is a joke that Omar and I have going. It is a very bad idea to bring that against Typhlosion because Meowscarada, a lot like Greninja, will just get obliterated by basically anything. It is paper thin. Yeah, Terra Raids are built for bulky attackers. Glass cannons typically are not good unless they have complete outright immunity to, like, the threatening moves. You know, that's one of the reasons why. Let's see, what's a good. That's one of the reasons why something like, you know, Houndoom is actually like really, really good. Hey, thank you very much, Miguel M, for that subscribe. Thank you very much for that. That's one of the reasons why like Houndoom's actually really, really good, because you resist the ghost moves. You're out immune to any of its like terrifyingly powerful fire type moves, and the worst it can do is, you know, like Focus Blast. But the thing is, every single dark type is threatened by Focus Blast. At least every single good dark type in terms of like high offensive power. So that's kind of a, doesn't realistically matter that you're weak to Focus Blast, because again, every single good dark type is weak to it. And if you're weak to it, but all of you are, that doesn't really change things. There's really only one dark type out of the entire thing in the game that is weak to Focus Blast, but can completely shrug it off, and that's Umbreon, and Umbreon isn't really much of a good attacker, it's a very good debuffer. I need to put the game list again. What's the second Legend of Zelda title was? It's something from every Legend of Zelda. It'll end in AS. Welcome in, Shadows Guy. How you doing? Shadows Guy. Yeah, Typhlosion raids, I think they're going to be pretty easy. There's a lot of options for them. The guide video is going to go up tomorrow for that. But there's like 3 things so far I'm already planning on using. And 2 of them are already finished being built. The 3rd one I haven't built yet, but it'll get built later tonight. And we're just going to be ready for it. We're just going to crush the raids. At least in terms of attackers. When it comes to just defenders and supporters, most of them actually already have built, because they're some of our best support users for like anything that we've ever had. Because yeah, a lot of the debuffers that you can use in terror raids, you can basically just keep reusing them in almost every single raid. The only one of our real previous support Pokemon you can't really use anymore, at least like for this raid, is you can't really use Revavroom for it, because, you know, Revavroom doesn't really do well in the fire type moves. Hello there, Cinderace Rowlet Marcus. Hope you're doing well. It's time breeding 5e. Nice. Very nice. If we end up getting the Zorua today, I'm actually going to go looking for a shiny Houndour. That was actually like the goal for today, is if we get another shiny Zorua very, very quickly. Because for those who don't know, yesterday we got our shiny Zorua in 10 eggs. We've already passed 10 eggs, but if we can get another one really quickly, we're just going to go do some Houndoom shiny hunts. That's pretty much the plan for today. And hope it goes well. Hopefully it goes well. But yeah, I'm just glad that one of these shiny Masuda hunts is actually over already, because I actually don't have shiny Hisuian Zorua. I didn't have shiny Hisuian Zorua until I got it yesterday, because I didn't get one in Legends. I know people like, yeah, the first shiny Hisuian Zorua they got was like a shiny Alpha Hisuian Zorua. I was like, that's pretty cool. But I don't have one, so now I have one. Yeah, 10 eggs. Go watch the reaction, because that stream was only about like 20 minutes or something like that, because it was not a very, very long one. And I almost choke on my water that I'm drinking when I get that reaction. The short actually of the reaction actually just went up today. So if you want to, you know, just see like it nice and quick, go check out that short in the shorts feed. It was pretty spectacular. Got Myro, how are you? 32. My fastest Masuda hunt prior to this was a 16 no shiny charm egg hunt for Arctibax? No, Frigibax. Got in 16 eggs, and this beat that. Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, it was a hell of a reaction. Thank you very much for going and grabbing that, Scars. Yeah, it's like 30 seconds, and it's hilarious. So I have one, but it's not Adamant. You do not want Adamant Nature on a Houndour. You don't want Adamant Nature, you want Modest. Because Houndour is a special attacker, and Adamant is for physical attackers. Also, you can just get a Mint, and Mint change the natures of your Pokemon. So realistically, breeding for natures is no longer a thing you need to do. It's just mint, change nature over whatever you need it, and you're good to go. I'm pretty sure you can buy mints from Chansey Supply, I'm pretty sure is the store. It's either Chansey Supply or Delibird Presents. And I'm pretty sure Delibird Presents is the one where you buy the battle items. Chansey Supply is where you buy all the good stuff. Hi, Sly, how you doing? Yarwa. Yarwa. This was delightful today. This has been highly delightful. I just hope that I get my shine for it. Also, I've been doing a lot of Dynamax adventures in my shield file for the Ho-Oh, because for those who don't know, I'm presently 5 times, getting close to 6 times over odds for my shiny Ho-Oh hunt in Dynamax adventures. And I've actually gotten a crap ton of shinies just from that. So those are some more shiny reactions that are going to go up. What I got so far? Legend of Zelda, Link is an Oracle of the Wind with the 4 swords made by the Majora's Finish. Oh, that's fun. That's amazing. Found a shiny Jigglypuff on Easter. I was going through my eggs as well. Nice! Yeah, we got 2 shiny Jigglypuff as well on Easter. That was actually part of our Easter shiny hunt, was the Jigglypuff line. Which we finally finished that. One of the most dreaded shiny hunts for me to go do, and it is finally over. Yeah, we had Igglybuff from like a good while ago, and now we just finished the whole family off. I don't think we're gonna get a shiny today though. I'm not positive. Egg. Yeah, I kind of like not having a counter for things anymore. It's gonna be good though when we finally get Pokemon Home to just mass release stuff. It's gonna be a little less tedious. But I mean, we don't know when Home's coming. I'm honestly like, I remember saying the latest I think we're gonna get Home is like a week into April, and we still haven't gotten it yet. So we're about 2 weeks able to know Home yet. It's very, very interesting. You know, we are significantly later into the year than I was expecting. Also, I don't think this is shiny, but just gonna check anyway. Yeah, it's not shiny. Who was I hatching my Houndour eggs? And after the second shiny got nice Kufan. We got shiny Kufan a few weeks ago. We were looking for the Lucario family, and we just had a Steel type sandwich, and we found it that way. Pretty much the same way we actually found a shiny Hawlucha, probably, I think, like, 1 sandwich prior on it. In the same area, because, like, we just went to the same spot, and just, okay, we'll switch our things. And got it. But yeah, we've had some good hunts lately. We've had some not good hunts, cough, cough, ho-oh, but mostly everything's going pretty okay. Again, so long as we get our shinies, everything's nice and fine. But, yeah. It's going pretty good. Hello, Sly Guy! How are you, Sly? We're actually just talking about our match this week, and how it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an intense fight. Yeah, I've been doing a bit of prep work for it, and it's been definitely great. But one of the mods, please go grab Sly Guy's link. How are you doing today? I thought you were streaming earlier today. I'm gonna get confused. Yeah, there was 2 Slys. There's Sly, and then there was Sly. Little awkward. Slightly awkward. There are indeed 2 Slys in chat. But how are you doing, Sly? We've just been shiny hunting Zoroark. We got our shiny Zoroark yesterday, so we still need to go for the second one. We need 1 more. And then the we go the throws, let me call like the boomer. Of course, Mudkip. You would say that. That is a very Mudkip response. Very Mudkip response. Not an incorrect response, but just a very Mudkip response. The two slime must battle. Only one will remain. Trying to get as many Pokemon as possible to get a specific move. Jen, you know how I feel about Jen and Sly. You know how I feel about that Jen and stuff, though. Discord name is... Alright, that works. I think, yeah, that's the 2 eggs hatched so far. Yibble. Yibble. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting matchup this week. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see. No. I'm looking for any that have 0 attack IV. I don't think I need any of it. I don't think. I don't really need one. It's just might be a little useful for future breed things. But I mean, foul play is still gonna do a crap ton of damage to Zoroark anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I mean, still possibly could be useful. Don't think I'll ever use Hisuian Zoroark competitively, though. Because it's a neat Pokemon. It's just the only issue with it is its stats are not very well suited to survival. Yeah, I don't like genning. I am probably just about one of the most anti-genning people there is. Yeah. I'm very, very, very anti-genning. I'm not on something. Oh, that's an interesting thing Metal Mental had. Interesting. Yeah, anyway, Dark Terra, Titan, Bushart bring eggs, so back up against 100 bells. I don't think Tinkaton's gonna be too good for it, because remember, the main issue is that Tinkaton is naturally part steel, which means it's gonna be weak to fire. I just don't like genning. I just don't like genning. Yeah, I know a lot of people who like dark types. Actually, one of my friends, their favorite typing is dark, and they actually like very, very heavily enjoy using dark monotype teams. However, they deliberately don't use Incineroar because, despite that they love Incineroar, despite the fact that they love dark types, they hate Incineroar. Mostly because Incineroar is like kind of a competitive easy button, where it's like, oh yeah, it just does everything. It slices, it dices, it decapitates entire teams. It's Incineroar. Again, it's just kind of like a mega easy button for, it gets Intimidate, it gets Fake Out, it gets Parting Shot, like, Incineroar's competitive kit is one of the most bonkers things there are. I kind of really like it, but at the same time, it's really, really kind of toxic with how just amazing its kit is overall. Garua hatched from the egg. Yes. Gen I went how Dark has both exploring Moon, Masquerada. I mean, there's been a lot of dark types that have been out like every gen. Yeah, British Moltres. Yeah, Dark has added in. Dark actually got a lot of stuff that was last. In the last gen, you got, you know, frickin' Grimmsnarl last gen, one of the best dark types there is. Grimmsnarl is like, competitively, I would say Grimmsnarl probably is maybe the best non-Incineroar dark type, just because of Prankster, Screens, Spirit Break. It just gets like everything you need. Like, if you want a dark type and you want a good dark type, like, Grimmsnarl exists. The only thing that Grimmsnarl really can't do is have every single move it wants, because it's a big sufferer of what is known competitively as 4-move slot syndrome, which is basically the term for Pokemon has too many good moves, it can't fit them all in. Like the big with Grimdar's like, but you can't have both screens, you can't have Spirit Break, you can't have Trick, you can't have Taunt, you can't have, you know, Chilling Water, you can't have Misty Terrain, you can't have like all the stuff you need. But it's still really, really, really dang good, and I like it. Mungo Rar. We love Mungo Rar. I'm gonna get Grimmsnarl on my team. Curse you, Doorman. Ah, Doorman. You don't forget it's neutral to fighting. 1 to 5-star ice type Frostlass. Yeah, I think some of the guys will be up for that. I wouldn't mind joining that. 5-star ice Frostlass. That should be pretty easy. I'd be good for that. Hello there, Captain. Again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. 96 IV Grimmsnarl Sword and a Bigfoot. Nice. I need to shiny hunt that thing. Like, Grimmsnarl is very much on that list of, like, future shiny hunts that I really want to do quickly, because it's just such a good competitive Pokemon. I need it for a couple of my competitive teams coming up. D and 8. Here we go. Yeah, it is neutral to fighting, but you don't really use Grimmsnarl for, like, damage. You use it for support. We are getting very close, Sly. We are slowly getting there. Slow and steady, it wins the race. Let's see. Interesting. I like it. There we go. Shoot Darting, get tight matchups, fighting is... Yes, fighting is super effective against ice. Yes, rock. But they brought back. Oh, Grimmsnarl is one of those Pokemon that I very, very much doubt is ever going to leave competitive for two main reasons. One, like Incineroar, it's kind of too good to ever not have in the games anymore. So, yeah, I don't think Incineroar, it's gonna not be there. But it would be interesting to say. But yeah. Yeah, like, I feel like Incineroar is always going to be coming back because it's like one of the few Pokemon that like can terrify almost every single legendary that exists. Yeah, I mean, like the only legendary that's like not afraid of is like Kyogre, and that's because it's freaking Kyogre against Incineroar. It's a fire type against a water type. You're not going. So like that actually makes sense. But yeah. Pretty much best things for Typhlosion is going to be... There's a lot of stuff that's actually really good against Typhlosion. Oh, look, you failed. Get found. Get found. Yeah, this is my egg hatching sort of raid Volcarona that I just used because, like, it's built for competitive, but also I just use it for egg hatching because it's like, I have it. It has Flame Body, it can hatch eggs, it's fine. Everything's good. It is a very... Yeah, I love this shiny. This was one of our first shinies we ever actually hunted on the channel for Sword and Shield. I'm not Sword and Shield, for Scarlet Violet. And I am super happy we got it because we actually got Yeah, so we got 3, actually, Larvesta, because we only did 2 of them for our Shiny Living decks. So the third one is going to be going in a giveaway. The third one is going to be in the Shiny giveaway that is coming up. So if you guys enter that, you'll get like, subscribe for more. You guys can enter for the Shiny giveaway. Yay. You don't really need to do the cheer for that. You don't really need to do like the damage cheer, because we're just gonna crush this thing. It is basically already gone. Yeah, that quick is barely anything. I forgot, Draining Kiss is one of the few contact special attacks. I think there's like 3 special attacks that are contact moves. Like one of them I know is Draining Kiss, one of them I know is Grass Knot. And then I don't remember what the third one is, but it's very, very weird. It's very weird that there are contact special moves. But I mean, again, Pokemon moves make no sense 99% of the time. It's better if you don't question things. But we won. Yeah. But yeah, it's going pretty good. Again, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, this is why I very much prefer having Shell Bell on my raid attackers, because that way you just passively heal. But it doesn't matter at this point, it just do it. There we go. Raid done. Raid done. I don't need it. Always happy to help Captain. Always happy to assist. But we are going to be live tomorrow for the TYPHLOSION raids. So, if you guys haven't done so already, you guys are going to like tune in for those. I really, really don't like how just washed out everything gets when the screen goes white. I don't like that. You can very much see the difference in color. Really? That's gonna be fun. No. Always happy to help. And again, guys, don't forget to share this out to your friends so they know what we do here. We also need to set up another sandwich. Now that I'm realizing the time, we have to go set up another sandwich. Thanks. Yeah, I'm not sure how long we're actually going to be live for, but we'll see. We'll see how long. One more egg. And then we can go get the next batch. I'm kind of preferring not having the counter for the Masuna hunt. Not to be. I don't know. I kind of. I'm somewhat mentally keeping track of how many eggs we've been doing, but I know tomorrow we're just gonna lose it. Pain. I have absolute. Owen, can you explain? Can you like semi-context for me? Because I'm. Oh, there's a no attack one. We are gonna save this one for future purposes because that is a 0 attacking. Wait, is that seriously another 0 attack one? Oh my gosh, another 0 attack Zarawa. We don't need it, but we got another one. I find it funny that we get one, And then we immediately get another one right after. Oh, Pain is being released. Okay. Oh, so you're rewatching Naruto then, Owen. Very nice. You're in Pain's Assault arc. Honestly, that is like my favorite arc of the series. Great arc. Yeah, that... The animations just kind of go super janky during that fight scene. And I kind of like how just off-model everything gets. It's like, no, we're just gonna let stuff go crazy. We will let... Oh, you haven't watched it? I periodically forget that you haven't finished the series. Occasionally. I forget that. I think that the pick wasn't actually in the sandwich when it does that, the zoom out. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's get biking. But yeah, I think that today the plan is gonna be when we were talking about a while ago. Wow. Yeah, I periodically forget how you haven't actually watched the series that full through yet. Yeah. I'm watching Naruto because of that. Good. Good. It's a good series. It is a very, very good series, Sly. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it. Like, I enjoy watching it. I think it's a good series. I just love how he was like, just don't watch it. That's the best part. Don't worry, Owen. It's just Mudkip being Mudkip. It's Mudkip doing what Mudkip does best, aka a little bit of trolling. Just a little bit of a trolling. But again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Welcome in, Dino Gaming. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you. Great to have you back. Watch a new anime in a minute, let alone a longer one. When you cut out all the filler, Sly, it isn't really that long. Because, like, the original series is, like, 250 episodes or something like that long. And, like, half of it is just all filler. Oh, the raids aren't out yet, Dino. The raids are not out yet. We're just doing the preparations for the raids. The raids start tomorrow. They actually start in 24 hours. Yeah, there's a lot of filler. There's a lot of filler in the series. 220. I thought it was like 250, but yeah, it was about close. Yeah, there's a lot of filler. But that's why I recommend if you're going to watch the series, you always consult like a filler guide thing. It's like, okay, this is filler, this is filler, this is filler, this is filler. There's some filler I don't think is actually quite... There's a few filler arcs I actually enjoy, but I will say, yeah, you're better off just skipping filler. There's too much filler. But yeah, the raids are not out yet. We're just doing our preparations for the TYPHLOSION raids. Because they're going to be starting tomorrow, and tomorrow we're actually going to have our guide video. Honestly, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is a fantastic series. Would recommend. You gotta remember though, Owen, Boruto sucks. See, Boruto may only be 14% filler, but it's still Boruto. So that's like ones I will never stop riffing on. I'm honestly kind of surprised that like You haven't made Sly watch JoJo yet, Mudkip. Skip the Utica filler arc and the Katsuki randomly has 6 tails now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the anime they always had that. I think like the original manga, it's never actually mentioned where they got it, because a number of the tailed beasts they just had. They never felt the need to go and elaborate on it. Part 1, Boruto ending soon, and apparently it's really good right now. Hello, Easter Day Pikachu. Welcome in. Hi. Thank you very much for that, Easter. Thank you very much for that. Always happy to have that. I just realized that Hisuian Zoro's got a little notch in its ears. Never noticed it until now. Of course it's a Combi. Of course it's a Combi. You're gonna be hunted eventually, Rock. Oh, that's a Diglett that was in the ground right there. That's what that was. That can make me watch anything. Mudkip has powers. Why do they put so much filler in anime? So it helps the audience to have watched previous episodes of Cubs. It isn't even that it helps stuff get caught up. A lot of it is that there are times where the anime progresses up to the point where the manga is presently written at, and then they need time to get more of the manga arcs released so they can make more of those. It's basically, they do such a good job of condensing the series that they catch up to the present part of the series, and they can't make more continuous canon arcs because they're not out yet. So they have to just make crap up. It's a way of like stalling things out to let more and more arcs of the canon get released for them to start making things. Again, it's called filler because it's just meant to basically kill time. It serves no purpose other than, again, being filler. It's very much less to actually help the audience get things. Manga's taking up 6-month break when it comes out. Part 1 of Boruto anime is done. Wow. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch Boruto though. I don't know. I just don't like the art style. The original Naruto's art style I really like. I don't like, cause I remember at the end of Shippuden, they have an arc or two where it's in the style of Boruto, and I don't like the way it's drawn, cause like I know, cause like the way the characters look is great in like the original Naruto, cause like that's what we're familiar with, and then they change it, like it doesn't quite look right, so it's like an uncanny valley sort of thing. Martin hasn't finished writing the book. If you have no choice but to guess. Yeah, I'm not a Game of Thrones guy, but I do know about that. Where it's like they had to like make up the ending for the series because it wasn't out yet, so they just had to like, okay, well, what are we gonna do? We have to just make something up to do it. And I remember like that was a bit of an issue for people, but again, it's one of the reasons why I see. It makes it easier for me when I don't pay attention to what the canon stuff is, because that way I don't get the mix-up. Turned out rushed and had no decent payoffs. Yeah, I'm not really a Game of Thrones guy. I never actually watched any of it. I've watched a bit of House of the Dragon. Not necessarily my cup of tea for a series. Demon Slayer. Oh, what is Demon Slayer? I've heard of it. Never seen it. What is it? I take it that's another manga anime series. I'm guessing anyway. Yeah, you guys will find I basically don't know much about anime. I have not watched Dragon Ball. I have not seen like Bleach. I have not seen One Piece. Like most of like the standard anime, I just don't know a thing about because I just haven't seen them. Most of the anime I've actually seen are like other relatively shorter ones, like Kill la Kill, Gurren Lagann. Those are the ones I've seen, and I enjoy those. But I also I like longer series as well, so that's kind of why I watch Naruto. Because it was like it's a bit of an experiment. Like, will I like longer series? Come on, also like JoJo. Like JoJo, it's short. You know, every individual part is short in and of itself, but it all forms a larger part of a series. But you can watch it in, like, bite-sized pieces, which I really enjoy. Which is that the power of sun being the only thing that kills demons, slightly enough. So, like, the same thing as JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Sun Karate. I love it. It's like, I love it. Oh, no, yeah, no. You can have karate that has the same power as the sunlight to kill the zombies and the vampires. Like, that makes no sense, but like, who gives a crap? They're doing awesome sun karate things. Yeah, I've never seen Bleach, so I have absolutely no idea what it is. I don't know, anime is one of those things for me that it wasn't until relatively recently that I started watching anything to do with it. And there's just so much out there that going and, like, watching is kind of difficult because, again, there is so much at this point, you know, in terms of series. Like, I keep like all these different series, but like, okay, well, there's like 10 billion series out there. How the heck am I ever gonna watch any of them? So it's kind of like this catch-22 of what am I gonna do? And that's the problem. Too many series, not enough time. I mean, the only other way I could like get around that is, okay, watch everything but like 25% speed up, but I don't want to have, like, sped up through a lot of the series, because, you know, it just doesn't, like, I don't know. Wouldn't want to do that. It kind of cheapens the whole series. In my opinion, at least. Alright, let's do some more deleting. But yeah, not sure how long tonight's stream is going to be. We're probably going to go, like, an hour and a half, maybe 2-ish hours. Probably only about an hour and a half or something. We are working very well through some eggs, though. We are definitely working through it quickly. So, hey. Venom is a great movie. My only hope for the Venom movies is that when they bring Venom into the MCU, they bring in Tom Hardy Venom. That is my only hope for Venom, is that we just get Tom Hardy as Venom in the MCU. Because he's just so entertaining. He's just so delightful to watch. They did a great job with Venom in the Sony movies. They have their problems. I will not dispute the Venom movies have their problems. But they're also just really, really entertaining. Which in the end is all that matters. Realistically, let's be honest. Like, all that matters is that the movies are entertaining. And they're silly. And nonsense is fun. I think I can take this off now. Yeah, I kind of cut my finger earlier today. Had a bandage on it, and now it's just kind of getting annoying. So I can finally take that off. Oh, I honestly thought the Igglybuff was a Knackly for a second. And I thought it was shiny. I recommend you go watch Venom Owen Plays. It's a very, very entertaining movie. I enjoy it. It's very, very funny. It's a very entertaining movie. My favorite movie. Do you watch it at first? Second movie is great. I saw the second movie in theaters and was not disappointed. Like, the Venom movies are for me, like, or it could be Far From Home situation where you got Rain After Praise. I don't know if you saw it. I do. I remember actually watching the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies in the theaters. God, I feel so old. Like, remembering going to the movie theater and watching, like, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, makes me feel so old. I don't like that feeling. I don't like that feeling at all. But at the same time, I was like, yeah, I remember watching these things. It's like I also got the similar feeling when I was waiting, when we were waiting for the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and I was like, I remember waiting for the original Diamond and Pearl to get released, and wanting to get those, like, pre-order special DS styluses that you got from, like, the pre-ordering of those games. And now I was like, oh my gosh, pre-ordering Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl to get the pins. I remember all of this, and I don't like going full circle. Reminiscing. I honestly don't remember. It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago that I remember watching those movies. I actually haven't seen them in a long time. So I watched it 10 years. I enjoy this. I actually recently, like, there's one thing that I remember. I don't remember. I think it was Cinema Wins. I think. I've been watching a lot. I don't watch a lot of movies anymore. I used to watch movies more frequently than I do these days, but now it's like I tend to watch like documentaries and such. Oh, wait, that's a shiny! Wait, that's a... That is a shiny! That's like our 5th shiny Mudbray! It's like our 5th shiny in the Mudbray family! What the freaking heck? I mean, again, it's going in the giveaway bin. I don't need it. And this is giveaway bin. Unless it has a 0 speed IV. If it has a 0 speed IV, then I'll keep it. But I don't think it is. Weird urge to open tin stream. Don't resist it, Mudkip. Resist the urge. And why do I keep finding these Mudbray? Honestly, every time I find one of these things. A lot of afternoon this last gen. Nope, no 0 speed. Now, Mark. And you go into the giveaway bin. Yeah, I have a great many shinies that are going in that giveaway bin. Don't think they went to Zed of all places. So I'm hearing. Nice. Very nice. A lot of the afternoon with Mudkip. They were at Sly streams while I was there. Then I went to Christmas stream. Then you're there. And then they were there. Then they were there and there and there. You're just following Mudkip everywhere. Just always following. Always following. But again, guys, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Very delightful. Mudkip is... We know Mudkip. We know... that is exactly true. Mudkip is. Well, to be fair, Mudkip is everywhere at all times. So it's kind of hard for him to not be that when he is literally omnipresent. He is the intern. He is just everywhere. He is at all places at all times. There is only Mudkip. There is only the Mudkip. Man, Mudbray, nice. Yeah, Mudbray and Mudsdale, I'm looking forward to using them on a competitive team because like they're very bulky. And freaking body press into stamina Mudsdale is a terrifying combination of things. I don't miss weakness policy Dynamax Mudsdale anymore. I enjoyed Dynamaxing when it existed, but I also do not miss things like weakness policy Dragapult, weakness policy Stamina Mudsdale, weakness policy Metagross next to Bulldoze Pokemon, I don't miss these things. No! That was almost a misclick. That was a near mistake. The good thing is, I just saved recently, so I could just, again, reload back there. Oh, that's getting clipped. Yeah, that's honestly, like, that's a telltale sign that maybe shorter side of the streams tonight, because Brain is going to paste right now. Honestly, Weakness Policy Colossal wasn't that bad. The thing is, for as strong as Santino's Dynamax Colossal was, the way you beat it was just things like Trek, Quash. There were a number of ways of actually handling Colossal. It wasn't actually that bad. I mean, the other thing is that I actually kind of missed that because I know the person that won with Colossal at the Players' Cup. So it's kind of like, I have a more than a slight bias toward Colossal. So I forgive Colossal's absurdity. Colossal gets a pass. Yeah, the last time I did it with the phone. Nice, that's good. Funny. Oh, so you're on the greats. Yeah, I don't quite mind Colossal as much. Hello there, Bishop. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. It's been a good long time. Again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. You just missed us getting a shiny Mudbray. This, like, this is I think like our 5th shiny Mudbray. We got so many of them. That's why they're all going in the giveaway bin. We're just hatching some Hisuian Zorua eggs. 2 more eggs coming down with this batch. Glad you're doing splendid. Glad you're doing splendid. But yeah, I think we're probably gonna go on a raid soon, because I'm like mentally clocking out of things right now, and I don't like that feeling. Because like I can feel my brain kind of slipping. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I can kind of feel it. So, we're gonna go find someone to probably go raid. Oh yeah, Pokemon State. Also, like, yo, Pokemon Stadium's out tonight, so, like, the channel's not gonna be doing super duper well. Yeah, I think I know who we're gonna go raid. You got the Zorua by either doing a pre-order for the DLC expansion pass, or having someone trade you a Zorua from their game. Because I know someone because one of my friends gave me their Zorua, because they bred one to give people. And because I haven't pre-ordered the DLC yet. But one of my friends gave me a Hisuian Zorua because they knew I need one. What's Tin doing? Let's go see what Tin is doing. We raided Tin recently. Let's go see what Tin is doing. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell Five Nights at Freddy is. Yeah, I've got not a freaking clue what that is. But again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Yeah, I think we're gonna go raid Vandy. Yeah, I think Vandy is who we're gonna go raid, because they're doing some Pokemon stuff. And I generally like raiding someone who is doing, like, the similar series to what we are doing. As well as something we haven't actually raided in a while. Yeah, you'll find that I know very little about series. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about Rosie. Don't worry about it, Rosie. You will find out shortly. This is going to be our last batch of eggs. You know, you'll find out that I don't know, like, what a lot of things are. Like, I don't really pay attention to, like, most series. I know Rosie. I know Rosie. I know you don't know who they are. That's why I said you'll find out when we raid them. That's kind of the point of raids. That's kind of the point of them. The point of raids is to introduce people to new creators that they may not have known before. But yeah, they're doing some Pokemon Stadium stuff, so let's go send some love. Sorry, stop being annoying. It's Rockruff. Oh, it's a Capsicum. That's what it's like, Capsicum. Pretty sure this is like we have one more egg and then we are done with this batch. Yeah, I don't really know much about a lot of series. Like, pretty like. You guys will find that until relatively recently, I didn't play a Legend of Zelda game. I still haven't played a Mario game. Last year was when the first time I played Metroid games. Started playing Kirby games like 2 years ago. So, more or less, if I say I don't know what a series is, it's pretty much something that I've just never played before, never heard about. Which is most series, being honest. What is it, Captain? Once again, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. This is going to be our last batch of 5 eggs for today. Yeah, this is going to be our last batch of 5 eggs. This is going to be good, though. Let's batch of eggs. Alright, the NPCs still comment on the barricade that's up there, even though it like no longer exists. More or less, Mudkip's actually nailed it on the head. Until recently, that was pretty much like all that I played. Well, Black Ops Zombies. Not like Call of Duty itself, but like, not Call of Duty proper, but like Black Ops Zombies, the sub-game. But now I'm playing, you know, Legend of Zelda, Kirby, and like Xenoblade, and a couple of other series. Metroid, so like, I know other series now. So, you know, stuff's going okay. Yeah, I've been getting somewhat better about playing newer games. But yeah, I'm thinking that this is going to be our last batch of 5 eggs. I mean, there's a lot of the stuff that I still have no idea what they are. I've never heard of it. The thing is, just because something is extremely popular doesn't mean I've ever interacted with it. You know, it's generally stuff that I don't know about. I don't really, like, find the reason to go out and look at stuff because it's just not something that I know about. It's kind of a holdover from the way that I used to kind of go about games. It's just actually a large part of the reason up until recently I didn't play anything other than pretty much Pokemon and Call of Duty Zombies. Is if I don't know about a series, it's kind of hard for me to look stuff up and, like, get interested in it because I just don't know what's out there. I don't know what to look up about it. There's a few series that I've heard of that I've never looked into stuff on. Like, you know, I've heard of Mass Effect, heard of Gears of War, heard of Halo. Halo's one that I know a lot about despite never having played it. It's kind of like the one anomaly. Know about, you know, Mario. I've never played a Mario game. But there's a lot of series like that where I know things about the series, even if I don't have played the series proper. But that is all for today. That is not true, Mudkip. One of my friends actually did recommend Splatoon to me before you recommended it. It was just like you and a couple other people is what ended up convincing me. So we're going to go raid Vandy. They're doing some Pokemon Stadium. Just got released for the Switch today. So, I will see you guys next time. Let's rock and roll. And my brain is absolutely flatlining into paste right now. See you guys then.